4 minutes or less, I'm Felix. Today we're making tiramisu, pistachio, and cookies and cream macaroons. Let's get started. To start, we're going to take our dry ingredients, which are almond flour and icing sugar, and we're going to whisk those together in a bowl, making sure to measure each one out because it's important to get these weights correct. For the tiramisu, we're going to add some espresso powder. To make the cookies and cream, we're going to take the biscuit part of some Oreos, put that through a food processor until we get a fine crumb, and we're going to add that to the dry ingredients. Once all the dry ingredients have been combined for all the different macaroons, we're going to sift that a couple times to make sure we get any lumps out. For the wet ingredients, we're going to take all of our egg whites, we're going to beat those until we get soft peaks. Once we have soft peaks, we're going to take our sugar and add it 1/3 at a time to the egg whites, and we're going to keep beating until we have stiff peaks. To make the batter for the macaroons, we're going to take 1/3 of our egg whites per each different type of macaroon. We're going to add the dry ingredients to that, and then we're going to fold, making sure to keep as much air in the batter as we can. Once the batter has been combined, we're going to pipe circles about 1 inch in diameter. Once all the cookie shells have been piped out, we're going to tap it on the table a couple times just to release any air bubbles. Before we bake at 350 degrees for 12 minutes, we're going to let them sit for about 30 to 40 minutes outside. What that's going to do is it's going to cause the top to get a little bit tacky, which will cause the macaroons to rise up in the oven, leaving the trademark feet. If you wanted to make your pistachio macaroons green, the time to add the food coloring would be when you're mixing everything together. After 12 minutes, your macaroons should come out looking something like this. Not all of them are going to be perfect. It's really going to depend on the humidity and temperature and a whole bunch of factors in your kitchen that day, but hopefully some of them turn out well. Here you can see one that turned out really well and has the classic macaroon foot. To make some of our filling, we're going to start with our butter, cream that together, and add the icing sugar in 1/3 at a time, making sure to stop and scrape down the sides of the bowl. Once we have our buttercream together that we've done a bunch of times on this show, we're going to leave half of it in the bowl, add the cookies, mix that in, and that'll give us the cookies and cream buttercream. To make the pistachio one, we're going to take the other half, we're going to add the pistachios to that, and then we're going to cream those together. To make the ganache filling for the tiramisu, we're going to weigh out our chocolate. Once we do that, we're going to take our heavy cream, add some espresso powder to it, and heat that until slightly warm. Once it's warm, we're going to add it back to our chocolate, and we're going to stir to combine until we get a nice shiny ganache. To assemble the macaroons, we're going to take a shell, we're going to add the buttercream to that, and then put a nice looking top shell on. To make the tiramisu macaroons, we're going to wait until the chocolate ganache is cool. Once it is, it's the same process. We're going to take a shell, put the chocolate ganache on, and put a nice looking top one on. If you want to dress the tiramisu macaroons up a little bit, you can take some cocoa powder and dust that over the top. All ingredient amounts and directions can be found in the description below, as well as our website 4minsorless.com. Don't forget to rate and subscribe for new cooking videos every Sunday, as well as more videos during the week. Thanks for watching.